Welcome to Enlighten TV, home of trending news, where we publish news of politics and entertainment. Another trending news today, the headline reads, What Gowon, Obasanjo, IBB, Shonekan, Abdulsalami, and Jonathan told Buhari on EndSARS protest. If this is your first time of watching any video in our channel, we urge you to click on the red subscribe button below this video and the bell icon beside it to stay updated with all our latest news and updates. Here are the news in detail. Former presidents of the country have expressed concern on the quality of intelligence available to the security agencies in a recent virtual meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari. They were of the opinion that with adequate intelligence, some of the recent happening in the country, especially the recent EndSARS protests, would have been nipped in the bud. For about 2 weeks, the country witnessed violent unrest ignited by what began as legitimate protests against police brutality, codenamed EndSARS. The former presidents, including General Yakubu Gowon, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, General Ibrahim Babangida, Chief Ernest Shonekan, General Abdulsalami Abubakar, and Dr. Goodluck Jonathan stated this when they held a virtual meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari. The senior special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Mr. Femi Adesina, revealed this in his weekly column titled Inside the Villa. Speaking, Gowon commended the president for accepting to host the meeting, saying what had started peacefully and now taken over by organization and other organized miscreants in Lagos and other parts of the country was of great concern to them. Peace and genuine protests by youth have been hijacked, he lamented, and wished the youth had stood on down after their initial request had been granted by the government. On his part, Obasanjo said the activities of hoodlums who hijacked the protest should be condemned. According to him, you made point that I believe need to be commended. You said peaceful protests were part of democratic practice. You also initiated that the demands of the genuine protesters had been accepted and you were working on implementation. On the job and economic situation in the country, Obasanjo said the interventions being made were good, but not far-reaching enough for a population of 200 million people. He added, we need heavy local and international investment to make the impact we need to make. Our foreign direct investment is inadequate, and we need to get better results in security so that the investment can come, he submitted. On his part, IBB condoled with the families of those who died in the protests and riot and also expressed concern on the quality of intelligence available to the security agencies. He stated that with adequate intelligence, some of the things can be nipped in the bud. He started adding, according to him, I commended the government for its efforts so far in the protest. Also, Shonekan advised the preventive actions were to be considered for the future rather than curative. He added, please call us for more of this meeting. We need to frequently discuss very important national issues. Abubakar also talked about the need for intelligence gathering and synergy among the security agencies, whom he said would avoid multiple mandates. He canvassed for more interaction with the international community so that they can adequately understand what is going on in Nigeria. Abubakar said funding of security agencies should also be looked into, while the media should be adequately engaged. In his contribution, Jonathan commended the broadcast on Buhari on EndSARS. The pertinent question, what led to the crisis? How do we stop such in future? Even after the Buhari administration, he said the root cause of the crisis had been with us for far before the advent of the current administration, and that it may last into the future government except some immediate steps were taken to address it adequately. Thank you very much for watching this video to the end. God bless us. We urge you at this point to drop your comment. Let's get to hear from you. But before we draw the curtain, let us extract some comments from Nigeria, all over Nigeria. Coming in from Fierce Cloud of God. None of them offered meaningful palliative, but differently used with positive connotation from that of COVID-19 situation to prevent the youth from being pushed to the extreme. One of them is talking about more meetings. To do what? My take is that Nigeria is replete with solutions for our problems. Another is talking about the intelligence gathering. With our past intelligence gathering, how has that helped to stem the overrunning of the country with Boko Haram bandits, kidnappers, and foreign Fulani herdsmen? Did not one of them think about the cause of the poverty in the nation? What was their suggestion and solution to extreme poverty and corruption that should be made within severe punishment? Did none of them look at the exorbitant income of the politicians and top-heavy governance in the practice of our brand of democracy? Why didn't one of them point out to Buhari that his skewed policy is in favor of part of the country, and it is what has divided the nation as never been before? That he has not bothered to listen to the cry of the youth and cared for the education and employment of the nation's youth. Another comment from T.D. Daniels 2. All these guys are part of Nigeria's problem in form of another. None of them, and collectively all of them, have any meaningful thing to offer Nigeria today. Some were useless while in power. That even while out of power, they have no use. Gowon can at least boast that development in Nigeria today were either executed by his government or initiated. What did others do? Wow. Another comment from Ejikanda Halyola. It is only a person with deficient moral rectitude that will condemn our past leaders. Each and every one of them did their best during their tenure. Any patriotic Nigeria, I repeat, Nigerian, must give credit, particularly to elders, especially Elder General Yakubu Gowon, who contributed in no small measure in keeping the country together in spite of the serious threat posed to its unity. Even though each had his human weakness, which is natural, but all in all, one can only condemn them in totality because of one's personal hatred. Wow. Another comment from Taro Joye. Do you live in Nigeria? If you drive a car now, do you feel driving on Nigerian roads? Have you ever spent 3 hours on a bus for a journey that you should take 30 minutes? Have you ever been sick and go for treatment? Maybe you drive over 6 people to dump on a plane for treatment abroad. Do you know there are universities and churches than people in Nigeria, and you call this process? Wow, there's a whole lot that needs to be done. Awkward. Some of these former leaders should be in jail. Wow. Another comment from Torayo Yayo. All of them, with the exception of Goodluck Jonathan, should be tried for treason. Wow. Another comment from Ade Wenu. Absolutely, all of them with no exception. The sorry case Nigeria has become is as a result of the mismanagement of these previous leaders. Wow. Another comment from Oparafo Ogwago. This is complete waste of time. Wow, we're going to draw the curtain for today. But before we do that, we urge you, if this is your first time of watching the video in our channel, please do well to click on the red subscribe button below this video and the bell icon beside it to stay updated with all our latest news and updates. Thank you very much, and God bless us.